Hey guys, we have finally got y'all a broadhead test. We've got a pack of Tooth of the Arrow XL broadheads that was sent in, blocking TJ's head. This is a 4-blade. Whoa. 4-blade broadhead. Give them the specs, T-Bob.
Let's see here. It is a 1 3/16 cut in diameter. Let's see what else. Made here right in the US of A.
I like them because they are a one-piece build, so they take one block of metal and build this whole broadhead out of it.
Let's see, it says they're a low profile design and they are heat treated for strength and durability.
They look good.
They do.
And we've talked to these folks several times. They're very nice people. So what we're going to do is a couple things. We're going to do a sharpness test through our paper, and what we've ultimately got is paper over a bottle. We're going to put it on a scale, push through it, and see what kind of resistance we get. It'll be in grams. Then we're going to do a penetration type of a test. Then we're going to shoot it through some wood. Then we're going to shoot it into some metal, and then we'll let you know what we think and see how it works. But this is our first one, Tooth of the Arrow XL. You're our virgin broadhead, but we will, I'm sure, improve and think of other stuff along the way throughout the weeks. But this is our first go at this, so let's see what happens. All right, for our sharpness test, we've got this postage scale. We were planning to use a arrow scale, but when we tried it for a test run, it's too much weight. It can't read that much resistance, so we had to switch to a postage scale, set to grams, and we've got our this is a thick like it's 65-pound paper. So ultimately TJ's just going to slowly push it through there, and I'm going to read what the highest gram is.
Okay, this is straight out the pack.
Let me get where I can. Okay, I'm good.
Good?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
50, 60, 80, 96, 120. I have to review footage. It went over 120, but it was so quick I couldn't tell. So it went to 146 is where it cut through, or the max resistance. I guess that's the best way to put it. I had a couple of ideas of how to do this, but this was the way it worked out for this, at least initial one. All right, so I know we did our test here, but me and TJ are also just going to take the new broadheads with a rubber band and just give a human feel for if we feel like they're pretty sharp or not. I mean, there's no scientific way, you know, we can see if it shaves a hair type thing. That does, but I'm gonna just kind of, it feels pretty sharp.
It is pretty sharp.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is our first test like this. I will say I feel like I have tinkered with maybe sharper, but I've definitely tinkered with duller. So as we do more of these throughout the weeks and stuff, we'll be able to kind of have a better feel for it. All right, now we're going to do our penetration test. I will say we're going to plan B on this. We tried to take a bunch of cardboard and band it together, and we're going to count how many it went through, but even with a whole lot of cardboard, it blazed through it and kept going, so that's not going to work. We do have some layered fabric material out here, so we're just going to shoot it. We don't shoot it for anything else, and we're going to measure how much it penetrates. That's about the only thing we can come up with for now. We're going to shoot it from 10 yards, and then I'll measure it with a tape on how much it penetrates. Again, this was not our first choice, but this is how we're going to make it work. Okay.
So I'm going to mark it with my finger.
That'll work. That's scientific enough. Yes, sir. We're going to measure. Let me get out a little more tape. We got exactly 12 inches to the insert of penetration. We're going to do it one more time. This will be with the same broadhead, but we're going to do it one more time and see if we get anything different. Then we're going to check the sharpness again.
I got a fletching coming loose.
Okay. Second test. Not in the same hole.
Alright.
Okay.
And the fletching come on.
That time, of course, it's a little duller. It's about 10 3/4 inch. Now we'll go check the sharpness back on our scale. Alright, we're going to take the used broadhead and see where we end up.
Ready?
Yep. 156, 178. 178 was max. Alright, we're at a super sharp angle to the blob target. We're going to see if the arrow sticks or if it deflects. We'll get y'all an exact angle. It's starting to rain, so we're trying to kind of hurry up our thing here, but it did stick.
Still got the tape measure.
It did not deflect off the target. Alright, for our destruction test, TJ's going to shoot at our pallet here. And I'm going to try to get slow motion. I ain't promising it'll work, but we're going to try it. Again, we're at about 10 yards. Boom, yeah. Joker went through it good. And into the target. Look at that perfect cut. Let's see. My lord. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Any damage?
Well, I'm gonna unscrew it.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I know from experience that this wood on these old pallets is to my knowledge,
It's still looking good. Should we take it to the iron buck?
well, that's up to you.
Alright, that it held up to the wood test, so now we're going for the 1/4 inch plate steel. This obviously will tear it up. We just want to see what it'll do. And I'm sorry for semi-rushing, but it is starting, you probably can't tell in the video, but it is really starting to rain. And it's going to keep going the way it's talking. Earlier we had like 10% chance, now we got a big chance. I got to stand up our steel deer here.
I think we might have bent the blade.
Alright, here's the iron buck. We're going to shoot it in the butt. Back up to 10.
So long, Broadhead.
Wowzers. Where is the broadhead? Lord, it blew it off the arrow. We lost the knock, we lost the broadhead.
There's Broadhead.
TJ found it. I guess we'll have to be more observant.
Ooh.
Whew. But keep in mind, that is hitting freaking
Steel.
yeah,
Or iron.
whatever it is. I'm pretty impressed. We'll go tell them what we think about it.
Yeah.
Well, there y'all have it. Let us know feedback in the comments. We're going to tell you, I'll tell you my thoughts, let TJ tell his thoughts. I mean, I feel like it's a stout broadhead. It's a one-piece system. It went through that piece of wood like a champ. And of course, the iron buck is going to blow it up no matter what it is. Here's a video, there's what it looked like after the iron buck. It warped the threaded shank there, broke 2 blades off. But I mean, again, that's kind of what we expected.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I mean, overall, I was, really surprised it held up as good as it did through the wood. I'd put one of these on into my ears and shoot, because they do look good. Like Jeremy said, they're the one-piece construction, and flight, from what I can tell, they look good. So, you know, no complaints here.
So again, this is the tooth of the arrow, 1 3/16 inch diameter 4-blade. First test we've done with the Broadhead. So tune in. We'll try to do one every week or two. We've got a bunch of Broadheads to test, but if you know anybody affiliated with any companies, we'd love, a lot of them we've only got one Broadhead. I'd love to get packs of them for this sort of test. Let us know in the comments what you thought of our video, and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.
See y'all.